What's going on, guys? Jesse504 here, bringing you Subzero week. What week is it? Week 3. This is a team builder that is after the battle, but I think I just need to get it out anyways, just that you guys aren't lost in the battle. Our opponent this week is Alexcoolrocket, coach of the Milwaukee Melmetals, and his team, if you look down here, consists of Scolipede, Volcarona, Urshifu, Single Strike, Excadrill, Dracozolt, Decidueye, Mega Audino, Hippo, and Slowbro. So this team kind of gets at the heart of sort of points draft, where you can draft between 9 and 11 mons, but they give you points for 11. It's like you're gonna get like some crazy top heavy shit like this, where you have to deal with an Urshifu, Excadrill, Volcarona, and then like a Dracozolt in sand, because the Sandslayer is a hippo. He doesn't even have to get like Gigalith, he can get a hippo. And then also with a backbone of Slowbro. The Decidueye is a very good mon. Scolipede to threaten to clean or spikes. And then Audino is just like a nice cleric mon. Yeah, this team really has so much stuff. It was a pain in the ass to prep for. I spent my entire time looking at it. I was like, damn, I really do not win this game. Yeah, no, it's just crazy. I don't win this. That was just my thought process going into it, just because of this monster right here and this monster right here, Urshifu and Dracozolt. If you look at my team, my Dracozolt switch-in is Palossand, and my Urshifu switch-in is nothing. So yeah, that's the thing. My Urshifu switch-in is actually Fizdef Primarina. That's really, if you look at my team, what else works? Scarf, Urshifu, Wicked Blow. My Wicked Blow resist is Verzion, which takes a ton from like an Aerial Ace, Poison Jab, Close Combat. Primarina still takes a ton from Poison Jab. I don't switch into this mon. I don't know what you want me to do. It's just such a pain in the ass. And then like if I'm running Fizdef Prim, then I don't even get the attack I need to be able to start killing stuff like Slowbro, which is a pain, like with a coverage move. But yeah, I had to do what I had to do. So the 6 that I expect, let me just go ahead and I will color them in. I expect the Volcarona. I expect the Urshifu. I expect the Dracozolt. I'm just gonna like click random colors and hope that I click one of the yellow or green. I expect the Hippo. I think he needs sand here. I expect the Slowbro. And then the last mon, I gotta expect that Excadrill to come. And then yeah, so I think that these come, and I've Urshifu's in green because I think that it is enemy number 1. Dracozolt is enemy number 2. Just because I have Palossand, which is a fantastic Dracozolt check. But yeah, I think that those are enemies 1 and 2. What else is being left? Scolipede still is a threatening ass mon that I mean like I had to factor it in. Decidueye is a pain. I don't think that I needed to prep for it as much, but like I think just having Corviknight there kind of dissuades Decidueye from really doing that much. Same with Mega Pidge. And then I had Audino. I think that this could come as a cleric. It's like a solid fairy type. His best Haxorus check by a mile, but he still has Hippo for Haxorus, which is, yeah. So, but let's just get into my team. Alrighty, and going into my team, huge thank you to Sir Kill. He is obviously the mastermind behind this creation. Not only that, but he is also, he helped me fix up my prep. Because let's just say my initial prep got 6-0'd by Dracozolt. It was not pretty. It literally came in, clicks Bolt Beak 6 times, and wins. It's like Smooth Rock Hippo, and then Dracozolt comes in, Bolt Beak, Bolt Beak, Bolt Beak, Bolt Beak, Bolt Beak, and it wins. You just throw a choice band on it, and it wins. So, but what did I do? Blissey. This is just my Volcarona check, blanket Volcarona check. Lefties, Knack here, Toxic, Teleport, Soft Will, that's Toss. Really just, yeah, it stops Volcarona. Very standard Blissey set. Yeah, there isn't really much that Volcarona is doing to me, but you got Teleport for the momentum, because I do not anticipate a Volcarona to ever stay in on a Blissey. It is not touching me whatsoever. It will switch out, and getting some nice initiative is great on my brain, because let's say he's like not switching, then that could be an issue. But yeah, I also fully expect Boots Volcarona to come. I don't think any other item is really plausible. Although he could not respect my Palisand, which is viable. But like, I think that he should 100% expect Palisand to come. It is my only Dracozolt answer. So I think that he has to respect my rocks. Also, he could respect the rocks on Blissey. And so I think that Volcarona comes with Boots. Up next is my Corviknight, lefties of course. I was contemplating the Okaberry to bait Volcarona and then put in enough attack to kill, but the issue with that is now I don't do enough to, or now I don't take on Urshifu as well. This is my sort of Urshifu switch in. It's obviously not pretty, but it's also my Excadrill check, my at least initial Excadrill check. There is really no reason to let this thing get worn down until late game. Although I do have Roost down here, but like this thing needs to be saved for Urshifu, and it's also gonna be my Excadrill check, and the entire team comes together and we're like, don't worry, Corviknight, we all die to Urshifu. You're not alone. And so when we all die to Urshifu, we're not gonna blame the Corviknight. He is here for Excadrill. He's got Roost to be able to stay healthy. U-turn for that momentum. Body press to do a ton to the Excadrill, and Brave Bird to do a ton to the Urshifu, because guess what? On Corviknight's watch, we're not trying to lose to the Urshifu. Not today. So, yeah. Up next is Primarina. Liquid Voice. It was Torrent until I said the first challenge, but I fixed that. We've got Flip Turn, Hyper Voice, Moonblast, Energy Ball. 188 in HP, 232 in defense. This was like to take a Urshifu Wicked Blow Banded after rocks and then be able to take another one, and so I could kill it, I believe is what I did. But I could be wrong. 88 Modest lets me just do a ton to everything. And Moonblast and Hyper Voice are great into his team, and then Energy Ball is my final little piece of coverage. For the Slowbro, really didn't need any other forms of coverage. Ice Beam could have been cool for Decidueye, but Moonblast already did a chunk. Then obviously, just like everything else up here, we've got the Flip Turn for momentum. Up next is my Pidgeot. This Pidgeot is rocking Hurricane, Heat Wave, Roost, and U-turn, designed to be our cleaning option. In hindsight, I wanted to throw Defog on there over U-turn, but just the prospect of momentum seemed really cool to me. But I think that Hurricane really just does a dent to his team. I believe his only resist was that Excadrill, which takes a ton from Heat Wave, and then Dracozolt, and we're not really pulling any Pidge stuff until the Dracozolt is gone, which seems fine to me. Speed Forward Scoldy, I believe, is where I decided to go. And then Spatak maxed. I probably could have done a little less, but like some weird max HP Volcarona set with boots. I needed pretty much all the special attack I could get to try to, because Volk could potentially live it with a spread, but I wanted to just make sure that I was getting enough damage off. Next is my Scarf Darmanitan 10 with Sheer Force, obviously. Rock Slide for Volcarona, Flare Blitz for my Stab, U-turn, and then Filler, which is Brick. I decided I think I wanted it for Urshifu in case I did not want to take a recoil, but Flare Blitz just does a chunk. Hippo's taking like 50 off of it. It's nuts. Fizdef Bros, I still taking like 30 or 40, I think. So we're just pretty much clicking that or U-turn pretty much every single turn, just trying to get as much damage off as we're killing ourselves pretty much with the recoil. Speed, that is one above Adamant Excadrill in case my Scarf got knocked off for whatever reason. I think that's just the speed that I decided on. And yeah, so last slot we've got Palisand, which was originally the Haxorus, but Dracozolt said hi, and I said, Palisand, you're on the squad. And we've got Scorching Sands, Shore Up, Shadow Ball, and Stealth Rock, max HP, max defense, plus there. minus an attack, 4 in special attack. We've got Sandville to try to beat that guy. Hoping that we can potentially pull a dodge with Sandville. That'd be pretty cool, because sand is really helpful for this Palo Sand, because it boosts the shore up from 50 to 66%, I believe, and it also gives us Sandville. I was almost Bright Powder, but I wasn't sure if it was allowed or not, so I just decided on Sandville, and we'll settle there with Scorching Sands, Shore Up, Shadow Bolt, and Stealth Rock. Max HP, max defense plus, and then yeah, this is my team. I'll see you guys in the battle. We are in the battle. Let me do this. I have fun again because I messed up my Primarina's ability. Supposed to be in Liquid Voice. I was Torrent last time, but yeah, we fixed that. I have the recording if they really need to see something to prove, but like, yeah, nothing else changed. I will have a team builder before this, but basically my team, pretty much 5 out of 6 members have some form of momentum. That was really the only way that I win this game in my eyes, was grab momentum, because letting Dracozolt fire off strong attacks is an issue, letting Urshifu fire off strong attacks is an issue, letting Excadrill, letting Volk set up is an issue. So there's just a ton of issues that we have to solve. And that's the issue, is that we don't really do well into these issues. But let's just figure out what to lead. I think leading my Scarfed Arm is my play. As he leads Hippo, I will just get my U-turn on out. He's probably going to get his rocks up if I had to guess. I can go out into my Primarina. I don't know if I want to give health on the Primarina, but just like being able to flip turn out after that seems huge. Is he Helmet? No, he is not. We will see if he is lefties or not at the end of the turn. But other than that, I think just going out into that, he is lefties, which is honestly really nice. Let me check if I kill. We see Primarina versus a Hippowdon. Yeah, it appears that we are, so I don't think he gives us his Sand Setter this early. But at the same time, what's his switch in? It's like Slowbro, which I can just click Energy Ball on afterwards. Honestly, yeah, clicking the Hyper Voice is the play here. He could go aggressive Dracozolt, which would be really scary for me, but like, yeah, because I click Hyper Voice, and then let me just check Slowbro. Energy Ball is doing a chunk after the Hyper Voice, so I think that's always my play. And we should be outspeeding this Hippo, unless he's like a very, very fast Hippo for some reason, but I think he would want the bulk. Yeah, he just does go into the Slowbro. So actually what I can do is just click Energy Ball, or I can flip turn. Either one. I don't think that I just have like a great immediate in to Slowbro depending on his set, but like, yeah, that roll looks like a pretty standard roll for a Fizdef Slowbro. I think E-Ball here is my play. It would either be E-Ball or go Blissey, but... And he also reveals the leftovers. Yeah. Seems pretty standard. We E-Ball, do 64. We get a Spadef drop, which is really nice. 73 is nice, but now we have a free Hyper Voice, and there's nothing that he can really do to stop it. Actually, I think that Moonblast is smarter, just because, like, how much does it do to a Dracozolt? Like, Dracozolt, that would be the correct play if he is going to go with Dracozolt, but he could also give me, I think I'm just going to click the Moonblast, and hopefully he goes Dracozolt. I don't see him ever going Excadrill on me. I think he either preserves it, he either sacks his bro or he goes Dracozolt. In my eyes, I could be getting this play 100% wrong, but in my eyes, Moonblast is the smartest play. And again, I'm not a crazy player or anything, so might not be the right play, but we'll just have to wait and see and hope and pray. Because right now my win con is basically him playing poorly. Do I have defog on my Corviknight? No, I don't. I don't have defog anywhere. This could be a pain potentially, but like I just really couldn't fit it. And so I have roofs on my Pidge, so I shouldn't be caring that much. And then my Darm is in reality just gonna try to kamikaze something, especially if the Slowbro goes. Like really his Draco's ult, which is technically a resist to Darmana 10, is still taking 50%. So I think like, yeah, just Moonblast is my play here, 100%. Also, okay, he does go. Actually, that's perfect. We are so good at the game. Jesse 504 built different. That's the diff right there. That Draco's ult was such a problem for my team. I don't think you guys understand. Like, I'm just trying to say how big that is for my team. Like, that is actually super duper important. Getting rid of that Drake. I mean, like, Palosand is now my most expendable member, but even that can be used as an Excadrill check. So yeah, this Max Fizdef Primarina, because like we're not even invested. Yeah, he goes Excadrill. I can go out into my Palosand right now. I think he goes EQ. I have a couple of options. I think I just click Shore Up so I can switch in again, maybe, or I can click Scorching Sands to try to inflict burn. I think I go to try to inflict burn. I really think that is my play. Because inflicting a burn on Volcarona... Actually, wait, that's a fire type, never mind. Inflicting burn on Urshifu could be pretty cool if he decides to go hard into it. Also, inflicting burn on Excadrill could be pretty cool. I also could recover up with Shore Up. So I've got options, like I just said. We've got the options. Yeah. This is like a tough game for sure. Getting that Draco's ult is so huge. But like, yeah, like I said, I'm practicing live comming for the upcoming Wi-Fi leagues that I will be in, but in my eyes, Moonblast was the only acceptable play there, because he was not going hard Excadrill on a Primarina, he was not going hard Volcarona on a Primarina. So yeah. Now that I think about it, Substitute might have been a really cool option on my Primarina, but yeah. Actually, the more that I think about it, I should just probably click Shore Up. That way I can have like a very... Actually, no, this thing doesn't really help me with that much. Yeah, I'm just gonna click Shore Up. Or not Shore Up, no, Scorching Sands. This is such a tough play here. I can also just... I don't think getting Rocks Up is that impactful. I think he is going to be boots on his Volcarona. So, yeah, I don't think getting Rocks Up is that impactful. He goes Hippo, which is fine. I will Scorching Sands that. Do we get a burn? We do, which is really nice. Really stopping anything that this Hippo can do to hurt me. I will go ahead and click Rocks, I think. And then I can Shore Up next turn. I don't think that there's anything that Hippo's doing to me that's too scary immediately. So I can get my Rocks Up, just the residual chip. While it isn't a lot, especially considering he has a bunch of resisting mons, I do think that getting my Rocks Up is pretty helpful here, pretty impactful. I will click Shore Up just to scout. Oh, we are faster. He goes for Whirlwind, that explains it. Gets about the worst thing that he could have Whirlwinded. At this point, like, he's kind of sacking, which is unfortunate for him. Because I click Hyper Voice, and at this point, like, yeah, everything drops other than maybe just Urshifu. But then, like, he has a fear of Moonblast coming out, and, like, this is what I have to check Urshifu. So, yeah. Primarina, Urshifu. Like, what if he's Scarf Urshifu? Do I just lose to that? I'm just trying to think about it. Like, yeah, Wicked Bulk just claims. I have Corviknight, which I just have to keep very healthy. Rely on Palosand to check Excadrill. I think is my game plan from now, just because Primarina is such an offensive threat into his team. Yeah, Primarina into Urshifu. And like, here's the thing, it's like Banded Wicked Blow is like doing so much, I'm not really even a switch in. He goes Exca, and we just claim it, which is huge. Both of his Sand Sweepers gone now. So at this point, it's just beneficial to me, Sand, which is actually really nice. Yeah, I think that this game is going fantastically. Like I said, my matchup is absolutely horrendous here, but we got rid of the Excadrill, which like now Palossand is just, what the hell, it's just gonna be a sack piece. Like, it just really doesn't help me. How much does, just checking, like, banded damage, CC is killing, so even if no choice banded, like your Scarf. Yeah, CC is killing me every single time. He does go out into the Urshifu, which could be packing Poison Jab for me. I think I just have to sack. Okay, he just does click the Wicked Blow. He was about to give me his Urshifu. That's crazy. Let's calc damage. I really don't think you're banded. Let's look though. Palossand. Are you just jolly or are you? No, no, that's not Life Orb. Are you what, Expert Belt? That looks like a. No, because that's just with rocks. No, he's just, I think, Scarfed, actually, into Wicked Blow. Do I live one with Pidge? Not after rocks, I don't think, no. Do I live one with Darm? This also scouts for the Scarf. I think my play is just Darm. It doesn't really offer too much value. And if he's, I'm Scarf, and I'm like adamant Scarfed, so if he outspeeds me, I know he's Scarfed, but what? Because I'm like outspeeding Adamant Drill, not in Sand. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think I guaranteed live one from the Urshifu. I'm so mad. If I just clicked Moonblast, I think I just won the game. Ugh. He goes Hippo though. I'll just click Blitz again. Like, yeah. Like, what else do I really do here? I think that tells me that he is not even Scarfed. And like, yeah, Corviknight should live one if I keep it at full health, and then I can just Brave Bird. Now, believe me, this game is far from over, but like, my outs are just, they're increasing slowly but surely. I'm just not switching in my Primarina ever again, I don't think. I'm just gonna click Blitz with Darm until it dies. Maybe. Maybe. He could have Sucker Punch. I'm just clicking Blitz with Darm until I die, I think is my best course of action. And then, yeah. I mean, like, when Darm dies, I go Pidge no matter what. I don't think he's Scarf, just because he switched out of me, like, I don't know, I'm not faster than you in any world, which makes me think he's not Scarfed. And did he reveal an item? No, he did not. He would have revealed Leftovers if he had them, which makes me think he's not Leftovers. He could be a bulk upset, but he could be like Chopal or Koba Berries. The fact that he went hard into me, I don't think he's Rosalie Berry. I think he still dies through Rosalie, but I can check. If he's like, yeah, Rosalie Berry, and Moonblast still kills no matter what. Yeah. I just keep clicking, and then I go Pidge. Urshifu, let's scout for the Scarf at this point. That's like my only play, like I said. He has Sucker Punch? Okay. He does have the Sucker Punch. But I will go out into my Pidge, and I will Mega and just click Hurricane. Sucker shouldn't be killing me. And so he's sacking one right now. I don't think he's Scarf with Sucker Punch. And so unless I just don't know how to calc, I think he's got, I don't think he has U-turn. He's potentially Wicked Blow, CC, Sucker, U-turn, Wicked Blow, CC, Sucker, Poison Jab. Yeah, but if he's not Sucker, I think that this pitch just wins, unless he's like Scarf, Volcarona. But even then, we still have a Blissey in the back, and he wouldn't have recovery. And just to like make sure, pitch, and you are clicking Sucker Punch. No, that's not killing me. And then Volcarona should be dying unless it's very, unless it's like some weird set, but then we just scare it out. Okay. Pitch kills. I just click the Hurricane again. Or I can roost up, but I think I just click the Hurricane. Yep, okay. And then Sand fades, and so Volk is not even Boots. Okay. Looks like we got it. This could be Scarf Volk. But then, like, Blissey comes in and just clicks S-Toss once or twice and just wins. I don't want to say GG yet because, like, I don't know his set. He could be, like, some crazy set, but I don't know of a set that lets me. Okay. We do pick up a second 4-0 victory here. I don't know how, and I don't know why, but we got it. Pidgeot is such a king. I've just seen so many people draft it. I'm like, damn, this mon is good. But using it myself, yeah, it just feels very powerful. Primarina as well. Holy good mon. No, okay. That was actually huge, though. Okay, yeah, but that's huge. Until next time, Jesse504 out. Peace.